I take no credit at all. Yeah, we just got a bunch of really good people that work hard to have good relationships and try to provide them with the right tools. And every once in a while things like that pop up, and for every one you see, there's a couple you don't see. So just happy to have with him.
Cindric said he's going to play a key part tomorrow. Brakes, tires. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, this race being a day race, it's going to have some consequences to the heat. Hate to say I know exactly what those are, can quantify them. I really can't, Lee, but I do anticipate it'll be a factor.
I remember when you won the Brickyard, and it was Roger's first Brickyard 400, and it was something he had wanted for a long, long time, but he wasn't even there. He was in Europe. Yeah. At what point did he find out, and what was his response?
Yeah, I think we called him from Victory Lane or when we were kissing the bricks, and I remember him saying, "I'm in a top secret meeting," but he snuck out for the call, and he was super excited. I don't remember his exact words, but I think it was somewhere around the context of finally.
Brad, it seems like about every driver has a podcast now. You were just on Harvick's podcast, which I definitely learned a thing or two from. Could we ever see a Brad Keselowski podcast?
Gosh, I hope not.
You're
the
so
last thing
good,
the world
though.
needs is to hear anything more from me.
You're so good.
No, I got my hands full, and I enjoy the role. I was able to play with Fox for a handful of years, being on Race Hub and so forth. But I want you guys to do that. That's your job. I don't want to take your job.
What about post-driving?
You're welcome. What about what?
What about after your driving career?
I hope not. I hope I'm busy with owning a team and doing all those things to be successful. But you never know where the world's going to take you.
You guys keep adding sponsorship to RFK, lifeblood of the sport,
Yep.
clearly, but how does that help you rebuild it in the vision that you have for the company?
Well, it takes a lot of capital and a lot of cash to make the investments we need to reinvigorate the company. I think we've done a pretty good job of that, but we still have room to grow. We're not a top team. I'd say objectively, there's 16 organizations, and we're bouncing back and forth between being the fourth or fifth best one on any given week this year. We want to be, a top three organization, consistently. And so we need to take another step to get there, and that takes money. There's no way around it. I think our work on corporate partnerships is, hopefully going to continue to elevate us into where we can realize that goal.
Right on the subject of that, there were some competition changes this week at RCR. Not to ask you about the affairs of another team, but from your experience revitalizing RFK, which hadn't run well for a few years before you arrived, what's the single most important factor in getting a team's performance back to where it needs to be?
There's a lot of factors. It's hard to pick one. I mean, they all kind of aggregate into a result. I mean, what you see on any given Sunday is, a combination of the ownership structure and its commitment and vision, the resources that the team's able to afford and be provided, and of course the competency and talents of the people inside of those systems. And you take out any one of those pieces, and it falls like a house of cards. So I can't speak to any one team as to what their struggles may or may not be, inside of that kind of triangle, but certainly that's what I value.
From an ownership standpoint, we're obviously here at Nashville Super Speedway, but there's the track, the fairgrounds downtown. Do you have a preference of which track NASCAR goes to?
I just want to go anywhere we're wanted. That's where I want to race. Pick a spot where the people want us. That's where I want to go. Where they'll show up, they'll cheer us on, and the brands will engage, the fans will engage. That's where we need to be.
We haven't run Indy, the oval, with the new car. It used to be back in the day that if you ran to the Pocono, you'd run to the Indy.
Yep.
Do you think that we'll see a correlation there this year?
100%. Yeah, I think a lot of similarities between the two tracks, particularly for qualifying. Good correlator, and I wouldn't expect any different.
This is Custom Pat Chats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch deserves a one-of-a-kind treatment, all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.